What is up, Benchwarmers, and welcome back to another NFC East NFL 2020 season prediction video. These videos might be a little bit shorter because I'm kind of getting short on time, and the reason I haven't uploaded in a while is because my computer kind of took a dump for a little bit there. I got it fixed though, so we're all good now. So instead of doing 4 games at a time, I'm going to do 8 games at a time, maybe cut the time in half. So if it's shorter, that's why. Now, for the Giants, Daniel Jones got jacked. So I don't know if that'll improve his play or not, but hey, sure as hell looks better. I think his play was fine. It just made those rookie mistakes. So if he improves, I don't know if I trust their coaching really, and their coaching and defense could hold them back. But I wouldn't actually be very surprised if they did end up, making the playoffs or even taking the division. Now, my prediction does not display that at all, but they got a couple of defensive acquisitions in free agency. I don't know who they all got in free agency, but I know they got Kyler Fackrell and uh, Blake Martinez from the Packers to set the edge in the middle there a little bit. And they're serviceable. Fackrell is okay, and Blake Martinez, he's a solid leader in that locker room, and he can defend against the run. Okay, he's a good tackler. So he's one that doesn't let big plays go all the way for a touchdown. So, but yeah, their defense, it could be okay. Their offense, I think, will be good because of Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. But I just don't know about that coaching hire. But let's get into the first 8 games. So, Steelers. This one I'm a little on the fence about because maybe the Giants' offense is really good. And they can hold their own against that Steelers defense. Is the Steelers' offense is what it's a bit of an unknown. What is Big Ben going to be? What's their run game going to be? I'm assuming it'll be good. It's hard for me to think they'll be bad. So that's why I'm having the Steelers win that one. With the Bears, the Giants have the edge at quarterback and running back, but that's it. Bears have the better defense, they have the better receivers, and I think they have the better coach. 49ers, overall, just a better team. I don't even think I have to really go into that one. Uh, they have the Giants have the edge at running back, and that's about it. Maybe quarterback down the road, but right now that might even be even. That I don't know. That might even be a stretch. I think week 4 could go either way, because I'm not very high on the Rams. I don't like what they've done in the off seasons for the past 3 years. Basically, they just spent all the money, and it got them to a Super Bowl one year. They didn't win, and then it's kind of screwed them over. And they keep going with this philosophy. Spend as much money as they can, trade away their future, and then do nothing. So I think this one could go either way, but the Rams have the better defense. Giants are going to win their first game, week 5 against the Cowboys. It's at Sunday afternoon. Okay. And this one, division game, I think both offenses are going to be really good. Both defenses going to struggle. I think for sure because I like both. I don't know. It's 2 really good run games, possibly depending on how Mike McCarthy uses Ezekiel Elliott. But as far as receivers go, Dallas obviously has the edge. And sorry, Dallas fans, I'm giving quarterback edge to the Giants. Daniel Jones, he's a better quarterback. He's got a higher ceiling. He really does than Dak. But you never know. They're going to beat the Washington football team. Stupid. Stupid name. Kind of like the logo, though. But the Washington football team they're not ready. They're not there. And Ron Rivera, terrible news that he has cancer. And he's actually a pretty good guy. They cut Darius Geis, so they still pretty much only have Adrian Peterson. I think they drafted another guy this year, but I wouldn't count on him too much. So, Giants going to beat the football team. That's so stupid to say. Then the Giants going to beat the Eagles. So they go on a 3-game win streak against their division. Basically because it's division rivals, always different. And with the Eagles, yeah, I just think any of these games can go either way. Because I don't know. The more I think about it, the higher I am on the Giants, and it's just the head coach that holds me back for thinking they're going to take that next step. But then they're going to lose Monday night to the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, they just have the better defense. They have. What is Tom Brady going to look like though? It's the first time he's learning an entirely new system and offense. Everything is new except Gronk. So I don't know. I think the defense could win this one for them for sure. But the Giants, Daniel Jones, he did pretty well against that Patriots defense last year until he kind of buckled at one point and then never looked back from that. But he started off pretty well, so I think he could do okay against Tom Brady here. So, first 8, they are 3-5. Can they come back from it? Probably. And my prediction? No, they won't. So, with the next 8 and final 8. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a yikes. Whoops. And there. Yep. So, 5-11. You're going to sweep the Washington football team because they're bad. Now, Chase Young, I hear, is actually tearing it up, and I'm not surprised at all. I mean, he was only second to Nick Bosa in Ohio State, so no, I think Chase Young is the real deal. But with Alex Smith being back, maybe they'll be better. But again, I just don't know. I saw a video of Alex Smith and Dwayne Haskins side by side, and Dwayne Haskins does not look good. It's starting to look like a mistake pick, and the Giants are looking like geniuses by the day. They're going to lose to the Eagles. Eagles are too good of a team for the Giants to sweep. Same thing for Week 17 against the Cowboys. They're too good of a team for the Giants to sweep, so it's just not going to happen. Bye week, Week 11, and you lose to the Bengals. The Bengals will be a better team this year than last year. Hard not to be. And by Week 12, they could be finally getting things together with all those new pieces. I think this one is a toss-up. This one could go either way. And I'm tempted to give it to the Giants just because. But I'm going to keep it this way. And then with the Seahawks, Seahawks are just the better team. Only thing Giants might have is maybe offensive line and definitely running back. But as far as defense and quarterback, it's not even a question. Cardinals, much improved team as well. They have an underrated defense, and with those offensive weapons, it's going to be hard for the Giants defense to keep up. They're going to beat the Browns. I think this will be a close game. Browns do have the better defense, but that offense kind of has something to prove to me. Chubb, he's got a concussion right now. Their safety that they picked in the draft this year, I can't remember his name. Grant Delpit, that's what it is. He is, pretty sure he's out for the year. So they've lost some guys. Chubb's not going to be gone the whole season. He'll probably be back by here, but who knows what happens with injuries as well. I'm just going to give the Giants the win here. I think Jones might be the better quarterback than Baker, but Baker, year 3, he could have something to prove. You're going to lose to the Ravens and lose to the Cowboys, two just better teams. Like I said, Cowboys, they're just too good to sweep. So, let's go to the floor. Yes, it can get worse. One in 15. And that's pretty bad. Giants, they're not going to 1 in 15. Their ceiling, however, yeah, I'll give them that one. Give them that one for sure. Whoops. Keep it. 11-5 is their ceiling, and that seems pretty realistic to me, to be honest. That's not bad. You know what? I'll even make it 12-4. 12-4 is the Giants' ceiling, and 1-15 is their floor. I'm gonna say 11. I might think 10-6 is very realistic for them, but I'm gonna keep with my original 11. Oops, 11-5. I'll be wrong. Or wait, no, 5-11 actually. Where is that? Which one am I missing here? This one. So 5-11. I'm gonna say is what they're. I'm not 100% on this. I'm not as confident as I was before. I wrote all these predictions down pretty much all at once, and I don't know. I pull back a little bit on these, but I'm gonna stick with 5-11, and I'm gonna say maybe 10-6 is realistic, but they don't have an easy schedule either, and I just don't trust their head coach. The head coach is the biggest reason. So let me know what you think. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll see you in the next one.